The 5 common rules of evidence. Evidence has to be reliable. You've got to be able to trust that it's real. It has to be preserved as close to what it was at the time of finding it. If the evidence decays, if the evidence is damaged, it generally won't be admissible. It has to be relevant to the case. If it does not have a bearing on the case, it will generally be excluded. It has to be properly identified. The evidence itself, not the container it's in. You tag the container, defense will say, is the container evidence? No, they'll get your evidence thrown out. I know it sounds petty, but it happens. Properly identify the evidence, and it has to be legally permissible, gathered in a forensically sound manner according to the 4th Amendment and the 5th Amendment, such as a statement made by the defendant following arrest, but they were not Mirandized, inadmissible. A search of the person's trunk without their consent, or a warrant, inadmissible. The evidence cannot be presented. That's for state actors. Now, for non-state actors, I mean non-police agents and such, doing an investigation, there's a lot more latitude. But state actors, agents of the government, have to follow 4th Amendment. They cannot do a search without a warrant, and no warrant shall be issued except upon probable cause. So they are constrained. And then the 5th Amendment, they cannot force testimony from someone against themselves. And we got Miranda in there. Anything you say before arrest, they can use. Once they actually arrest you, they must Mirandize you to use statements you make after that point against you. So pre-arrest, they can use anything you say. Post-arrest, they have to Mirandize you, or they cannot use those statements.